Do you want to become a profitable trader? Hi, I'm CA Rudramurthy, author, trader, and trainer. Welcome you to Easy Money Show. Yesterday, Nifty saw a 120 point plus up move, and Bank Nifty was up. Huge outperformance and 500 points move is what we saw on Bank Nifty. Many a times it is easy to call the market after it has happened, but what is this is what we call as storytelling. Telling it before the move in Bank Nifty is what we call as research. Let us understand the difference between storytelling and research. If you use research, we can make money, but if you use storytelling, you can only enjoy a joke and an entertainment, but you cannot make money easily. Today everyone will say Bank Nifty had a huge outperformance. HDFC Twins also participated in the up move. SBI is giving that up move, and you can now sell put options of the strike price below. All that is easy today, but when Bank Nifty was not outperforming, coming and saying Bank Nifty will outperform is what we call as research. So guys, the big question now people ask, what next? Let me tell you, Nifty is headed towards 16,000, and I will still say Bank Nifty will take Nifty to levels of above 16,000, and this outperformance in Bank Nifty, especially SBI from PSU and HDFC Bank from the private sector bank, will continue. Now, also let me tell you, IT sector stock prices are now not performing, even though the results were good from TCS, but IT is not performing. It is easy to say today, but a week before, when IT was just zooming, I was the one who told you my market profile charts are showing clear signs of distribution. It is also telling me before the result itself, the move in all these IT stocks has already happened. Irrespective of how the results will be, now IT stocks will see profit booking, and that is what you're already seeing this week. However, today Infosys results holds the key, and we also have the Zomato IPO. Now people ask me this question, what is your view on Infi results and Zomato IPO? Very clear, very simple. Now, even if you apply for Zomato IPO, based on the number of times it will get oversubscribed, and also now the way people are waiting for subscribing to Zomato, and the issue being fairly large tells to me that allotment is a big question mark when you apply. And let me tell you, the valuation of Zomato is not easy to make, and these type of companies, people are only betting on their future profitability based on these companies might turn around in a big way. However, their today's operation, no one can, who understand some basic fundamentals, can put their money there. And I know public will be just zooming up and down, dancing up and down, that this IPO is coming, should I apply or not? Yes, this is where the stage of froth building starts in market. I'm not telling right now we are at the top of the bubble and bubble will burst, but I'm clearly telling the way in which retail people are looking into this IPO, it hints to me the stage of froth building, if not at the final stage, but surely there is froth which is getting built in market. I personally don't apply for IPOs because the allotment is a big question mark, number one. And number two, if I apply for, let us say, example, 2 lakh rupee and I get allotment for 20,000 rupee, even if the IPO lists at 50% up on 20,000, I make a 50% up move, which is 10,000. But on my capital of 2 lakh, the return of 10,000 for me is just 5%. So ROI don't calculate 50% based on the listing gain. Do you get full allotment for whatever you are applying is a big question mark. And the way in which people are looking at Zomato IPO, I won't be surprised. You may not get that kind of a gain during listing. And even compared to international markets, the valuation of similar companies, if I see in international market, compare that with IPO. I did small homework yesterday. Valuation is really, really expensive, but the speed in which people are going to buy, the demand it is creating, valuation has been just left out, and people are buying it just left, right, and center. So now, what next in Infi result? Even if Infi rises its guidance and gives a superb result, I say banks will outperform, and Infi may not disappoint as much as TCS, but then I have no clues on what will happen to Infosys result. But only one clue which I clearly have is this outperformance in banks will continue and Nifty will head towards 16,000 level. And for me, I was just laughing yesterday when someone asked me a question: if a resistance is repeatedly hit, does it become weaker and then will market go out of it, is a question someone asked me. And I want each one of you to read Dow theory. The father of technical analysis, Charles Dow, and a person who has created the whole subject of technical analysis and who is considered as father of technical analysis, he clearly says if a resistance is clearly hit many a times, it means the resistance is more stronger, it is tough to break. Similarly, if a support is repeatedly hit many a times, it means price is taking support and it is constantly meeting that level, so it's a more stronger support. But let me tell you, eventually a resistance has to break and eventually a support has to break, if not today, tomorrow, if not tomorrow, sometime. So the question comes, by when will it break, is what we call as research, or else what is storytelling. If market comes down, you can say delta variant. If market goes up, you can say because there is lot of liquidity around. And if you are unable to understand whether market is going up or come down, you can still say as a research person, knee jerk reaction. But then this is all non-stop entertainment for people to get out of the stress what they get in market. But let me clearly tell you, a resistance which holds multiple times or a support which holds multiple time is considered to be a stronger support and resistance, as per Charles Dow, who is the creator of technical analysis and the person considered as father of technical analysis. However, people who have no clues or ideas on technical analysis, they keep talking nonsense. It will be like me talking mathematics and me talking trigonometry and calculus. How you derive lot of entertainment, if I do that, that is how people derive entertainment. When without market knowledge and technical analysis, if people start talking the same. However, enjoy the non-stop entertainment and make money with whatever calls I give to you in Easy Money as well as in your Rudralogy YouTube channel, where a lot of learning is coming. And let me clearly tell you, this gap down open of 40-50 points what you are already seeing in SGX Nifty is because in US market inflations have been very high, and in spite of that, the liquidity has been so strong, markets are definitely not ready to come down. And let me tell you, the move today in our market, this gap down is a god sent opportunity for a lot of people waiting on the sidelines to buy this market. FIIs and DIIs both were buyers yesterday, and now FIIs who were constantly selling this market for a long time, if they stop their selling and if they convert into buyers, 16,000 is just a small resistance which will just get taken off, not because it was constantly hit again and again, it is because that resistance is getting out due to Bank Nifty's outperformance. And if Reliance starts supporting the market, the move will be way, way beyond 16,000. So keep in mind the Bank Nifty outperformance, Zomato IPO, which is just getting started from today, Infi results which will come out, and SBI, HDFC Bank's outperformance to continue, with metals as well as real estate stocks to continue their outperformance. IT should underperform overall, and this heads up to you guys will definitely add tons of value. Thank you so much for watching the program, and I would love to read your fun, your entertainment, and your learning in the comment section down. and have a very profitable day. Thanking you so much once again. See you all with more learning and more earning. Take care. Bye bye.